Good evening to all you wrestling fans and the Godfather Soul Justin Lewis Fleming. And looks like we got another terrible show. Another terrible show in Calgary, Alberta, Canada tonight. Crazy, cluster and crap in Calgary. Is Raw going to be commercial free, gonna be any good on the ratings? Is Bad Blood gonna be any good next month on Peacock and WWE Network? So much I have to say. So much I have to say tonight. The Godfather Soldiers was swimming, as the late Chad Henshaw used to say. I I like to dress up like Chubby Checker, sing like Lionel Richie, dance like James Brown. I like to get in that hot tub, gonna make me sweat, gonna make me dry, gonna make me wet. And this is a terrible way to start the season premiere of Monday Night Raw. It's completely terrible. However, it was really kind of good tonight. So so much I have to say, but before I start my little um review tonight, I'm gonna open up the show a little bit of something. I'll open the show with for those of you know that you just heard the passing of the legendary James Earl Jones, best known for doing the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars films and playing the King um in the Eddie Murphy coming to America, the villain the villain in that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, he played Thulsa Doom, the villain Thulsa Doom in the movie, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Conan the Barbarian, 1982, and he also did the voice of Mufasa in the 1994 Disney animated feature The Lion King, one of my favorite childhood movies. He died today at the age of 80, 80 or 81, I believe. No, wait, was it 80? It's 84, wasn't it? Or 80? Was it 80, 84 or 83? I think I don't know. Before I'm gonna close up, I'm gonna open up the show and distribute to him. It's a song called "The Circle of Life" from the 1994 Disney movie The Lion King, sung by the legendary Elton John. The movie which earned an Academy Award, which earned an Oscar nomination. So I dedicate this song. I'm gonna sing this song for him. Dedicate this song for him in honor of his passing that we lost today. He'll be truly missed dearly. I'm gonna sing this song for him to open up the show tonight. For the legendary James Earl Jones. He was the best. He was the best. One of the best African American actors of all time. I dedicate this song for him. So stick around, be right back. This song I'm gonna sing for the legendary James Earl Jones. Circle of Life by Elton John from the 1994 Disney animated feature film The Lion King. For him. Here it goes. Play the song. Play. Hold on a second. Here you go. Uh-oh. From the day we arrived on the planet, blinking, step into the sun. There's more there to see that can ever be seen. More to do that can ever be done. Some say eat or be eaten. Some say live and let live. But all are agreed as they join the stampede. You should never take more than you give in the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. It's the leap of faith in the band of hope till we find our place on the path of winding in the circle of life. Some of us fall by the wayside. Some of us soar to the stars. And some of us sail through our troubles. And some have to live with the scars. Far too much to take in here. Or to find that can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, she's great and small on the endless round. In the circle of life, it's the wheel of fortune. It's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope. Till we find our place on the path of winding, yeah. In the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, yeah. It's the leap of faith. The band of hope. Till we find our place on the path of winding, yeah. In the circle of life. On the path of winding, yeah. In the circle of life. Long live the Lion King. That's for you, James, Mr. Earl, Mr. Jones. That's for you. Long live the king. For all of us, we all live together in the great circle of life. Thank you for my childhood, Mr. Jones. You'll always be the one true king for my childhood, and other people, other Disney fans. You'll always be remembered for everything. You were a boxer, you were a king, and you were a lion king, and you were an evil ruler, and you were the voice of Dark, and you were Darth Vader in Star Wars saying, Luke, I am your father. By the side, got to take this thing off for all of you. Sorry. See me tearing up right now because I'm a little passing of James Earl Jones. Really tragic passing. He'll be missed dearly. 84, man. I mean, I was really shocked. I was just doing an impression of him just about a couple of months ago and saying, "Yo, ass," like his expression like this. "Yo, ass is mine now." It's my impression, my voice impression of him. He'll be missed dearly. He was a really good actor. He was my childhood, and I loved him. He'll always be a part of Disney and other movies all over the years, and he'll be missed dearly. One of the best movies he did was The Great White Hope. Really good movie. Let's get down. I'm going to be doing another tribute to James Earl Jones later on at the end of my review, and raw review. Now I'm going to do but first I got to do the history and birthdays and pop culture and sports and all that stuff. Let's get down to business. Start off with tonight's Raw. Chaos, crap, chaos, cluster, and crap. Calgary tonight. See, I know all you feel sorry when you see me breaking in tears for passing of James Earl Jones, one of the best African American actors of all time. Here we go tonight. Let's do it tonight. Okay, terrible way to open up the. But yeah, it was just the opening was really good tonight. In the season premiere, tonight's season premiere, but you open up the show to the 8-person 6-man was 8-person 6-man tag team match street fight. American made Chad Gable, the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed, and Ivan versus the Wyatt Six, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross with Bo Dallas. Now, I like this new unit, the American Six. I mean, Wyatt Six. I love this stable. This is a really good 8-person tag team match. Okay, American made stands on the apron across from the Wyatt Six. Ivan under the ring and Nikki, Sister Abigail Cross takes her down. Probably the name was going to be called Abby the Witch. A huge brawl breaks out and with all the competitors in action immediately spills out to the ring. Cross hits Nile with a sit-out front suplex on the floor and grabs a garbage can from under the ring. Cross puts it over Nile and beats the can with a candlestick. On the apron, Gacy starts off a suplex from Bros Creed, sending Cross sends Nile onto the barricade. Drop kick. Barricade. The garbage can still over her head. Cross still hits a the running dropkick into the garbage can. Eric Rowan gives Julius a facebuster onto the apron, and Gacy gives Bros a suplex apron. In the ring, Chad Gable goes for a diving clothesline on Dexter Loomis, but Loomis counters. Loomis slams Gable down, and they roll out of the ring. At the ringside, Cross clears the commentary table and pulls Nile up. Nile quickly sweeps the feet and hits a flapjack onto the table. Nile sends Cross over the table. In the ring, Gacy stomps Bros down. At ringside, Gable beats Loomis down with the kendo stick. Gable gets in the ring and attacks Gacy with it, beating him down with the kendo stick, beating him down until the kendo stick breaks. Gable goes to the ringside and hits Rowan, but Rowan doesn't feel it. Rowan swats Gable away, but the Creed Rebels double team him. They go for a double team suplex on the floor, but Rowan counters the double suplex on the Creed brothers. Rowan runs over the table, rolls over Gable with a shoulder tackle. Rowan goes under the ring and pulls out a big applause. Uncle Howdy is happily watching from his rocking chair. Rowan sets up the table and goes after Gable. Rowan goes for a power slam, but Gable slides off. Now sprays Rowan in the eyes with a fire extinguisher. Gable follows up with a chair shot into the midsection and to the back. Creed brothers lift Rowan and slam him through the table. They stand over Rowan before burying him under the wreckage and some weapons. In the ring, Gable smacks Loomis on the spine with a kendo stick. Gable gives him a drop toe on hold and open steel chair. Gable and Julius hit Loomis with kendo sticks before Julius chokes him. Gable swings the chair at Loomis, but Loomis ducks. Loomis connects with his back suplex before popping up with a twisted leg drop. At ringside, the Creed brothers double team Gacy and get him in the ring. Julius smashes the kendo stick on Gacy's back. Loomis sets up a table at the ringside. In the ring, Gacy takes out the Creed brothers with a handspring double clothesline. The crowd chants, "This is awesome! This is awesome!" Julius quickly grabs Gacy's momentum with a kendo stick shot. Loomis gets Gable up on the table and climbs up. Loomis gets Gable up on the table and climbs up to the apron, but Julius knocks him off with an elbow. Julius hits Gacy with a chair and talks trash. Gable throws a garbage can into the ring and Brutus puts it over Gacy's head. Gable, Julius, and Brutus take turns hitting the garbage can with kendo sticks. Now goes on the ring, but she's surprised by her sister Abigail. Now backs her up in a fear from Cross. Cross beats Nile down with a candlestick and smashes her face off the commentary table. Cross then hits a running crossbody block over the table. In the ring, Gable runs into Gacy, who still has the garbage can over his head. Gable hurts himself after hitting the can. The Creed brothers stand Gacy up and send him into the corner. Julius goes under the ring and grabs a table before sliding it into the ring. Brutus sets up the table. Up in the ring, Uncle Howdy is rocking at ringside. Julius grabs Gacy. Creed brothers go for a double team suplex through the table, but Rowan emerges from the wreckage. The Creed brothers go after him, but he takes them out with a clothesline and a big boot. Rowan goes into the timekeeper's area and kicks the wall down. Rowan picks up the wall and drives it into the Creed brothers and Gable. Rowan gets to the ring and hits Brutus with a pair of clothesline. Brutus stumbles into the corner. So Rowan hits a corner clothesline. Rowan hits a running dropkick on Brutus and takes Julius out with his spine kick. Rowan hits a failing urinage, but Gable breaks up the pin. Gable and Julius double team Rowan. Julius hits Rowan with a kendo stick and Gable wedges a chair into the corner. Rowan fights off the Creeds and grabs Gable. Rowan slings Gable off the elbows Gable off and elbows Julius down. Rowan charges, but Gable hits a drop toe onto the steel chair. The Creed brothers clothesline Rowan over the top rope, and Gable immediately follows up with a German suplex into the barricade. Brutus goes to the top rope and hits a Brutus ball onto Rowan to the floor. Julius then comes running with the steel steps into Rowan. Gacy wipes out Gable with the suicide dive. From out of nowhere, Loomis then takes out the Creeds with a cannonball off the apron. Then Gacy and Creeds get in the ring and hit him with a stereo airnage. Gacy powerbombs Loomis onto Julius. Gacy goes to the ringside and puts Brutus onto the table. Loomis goes to the top rope, hitting a diving leg through the table at ringside. Gable attacks Gacy and sends him to the corner, but Gacy rolls up turnbuckles and hits him on a ripcord lariat. Gacy puts Gable onto the table and hits the top rope. Gable quickly slides off the table and hits Gacy with a Olympic slam through the table. Gable crawls over 1-2. Gacy kicks out, and Gable immediately applies an ankle lock. Gacy now hits Gacy with a candlestick, and he screams in pain. Cross pulls Niall out of the ring and hits Gable with a German suplex. Cross knocks Niall off the apron and poses. Cross grabs Niall at the ringside and hangs her on the apron before hitting a twisting neckbreaker onto the records at ringside. Gable is staring at Uncle Howdy, and Rowan uses the distraction to run Gable over. Rowan applies a claw to Gable's head and gives him a chokeslam onto the steel steps. Ouch. Rowan rolls Gable into the ring. Uncle Howdy hits Julius with a ridiculous Sister Abigail. I don't think it's ridiculous. Spiking him on his head, Rowan holds Gable down and assist Loomis with a splash on the top rope for the win. Winner's the Wyatt 6. Very good match. I liked it. And the Wyatt 6 posed over a broken Chad Gable. And I do not feel sorry for him. And just been announced that Joe Tessitore announced that from October 7th to December 30th, probably will be 2 hours long, from 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern. Wow, so they're not doing it. So wow, they're not. Wow, 8 to 10 p.m. Wow, 8 to 10 p.m. Wait, is it? Are they trying to? Wait, are they going? Well, so wait. Did this mean that they're going to do what Smackdown did? USA. Wow, unbelievable. Are they trying? I guess they're trying to copy. Are they trying to copy AEW? Yeah, I mean, well, I don't remember. Well, back in when Monday Night Raw started when Monday Night Raw started, they were like I think there were two. There were I think Monday Night Raw was like 60 minutes. When Monday Night Raw started in 1993, they were like were they like 60 minutes, 60 hours, or like 60 minutes or something. I don't know. But this is Well, it's been announced. Well, it's been announced that there'll be 3 hour that well net it just well AAA said that it will be 3 hours long when it moves to Netflix on January 6th. Will this be any competition towards so that means that since they're going from 8 to 10, it means it'll be the same as NXT on the CW and Smackdown on USA. Unbelievable, huh? I think this is kind of like uh I don't know if this is crap or good. I don't know. Let's get to the next one. We see Finn Balor coming calling out Damian Priest, and and I think Finn Balor was kind of having a little point here. I think some of you think that Finn Balor should look in the mirror. I think it's Damian Priest that should look in the mirror. The Damian Priest, Finn Balor talking about how he talked about how Priest screwed him and everything, and then Priest came out here, talked trash, and then he still was see a little setup, a little bit of attack. Priest quickly punches Balor down before attacking Carlito and JD McDonald. Dirty dump down. Comes off the top rope. Priest catches him, chop blocks Priest down. The Judgment Day has him 4-1 advantage on Priest. And then this is my brutality. Rhea Ripley comes out, hobbles on a crush Mysterio Greaser, and Ripley strictly strikes down Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, WWE Raw Women's Champion. And she must have had eyes in the back of her head down before she can blindside her. Mysterio grabs the crutch on Ripley, but Ripley punches him away and hits him with the crutch. Morgan chop blocks Ripley's injured knee. In the ring, Balor takes Priest down with a shot to the face from the World Tag Team Championship. Morgan beats on Ripley's knee with a crutch. Balor punches away at Priest. Priest gets away and lays the top of Ripley to protect her. Morgan beats Priest with a crutch. McDonald and Carlito stretch out Priest, and Mysterio beats his exposed ribs with a crutch. Balor heads to the top rope, but main event Jey Uso runs down with a steel chair. Judgment Day quickly scurries away. Next, see little Jackie Redmon's interviewing Braun Strowman. He's back and he wants to get his revenge on Braun. He's talking about he wants to get his revenge on Braun Strowman. Then Braun Breaker. He really does look like Rick Steiner. He sounds like his father a little bit. Got he sounded just like his father in this segment. And then we see a little women's tag team championship match, WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, the Unholy Union, Alba Fire versus the Storm and the EST. Bianca Belair would start against Alba Fire. Belair hooks a side headlock. Fire whips her off, but Belair's shoulder tackles her and claps her hands. Belair shows her up, and so Fire charges her. They get lost in the middle of the ring. Belair sends her in the corner. And it's a scoop slam. Jade Cargill tags in, but tags in. The Storm, the EST and the Storm send Fire into the ropes and hit a double team shoulder tackle. Illidan runs in and meets the same fate. They They then clothesline and fire off the top rope. Belair and Cargill pose. Hold on a second. Don tags in and distracts Cargill, and Don attacks her from behind. Cargill fights back with a delayed scoop slam. Fire runs in and Cargill hits her with a delayed scoop slam. Cargill hits a running elbow on Fire. Don avoids it and puts Cargill in the corner. Don taunts Belair. Fireblind tags in and Cargill hits Don with an inverted atomic drop. Fire and Don double team Cargill for a 2 count. Fire goes for a figure 4 for leg lock. But Cargill kicks her away. Don tags in, Cargill kicks her away, and Cargill kicks her away. Then later on we see a little EST chant fire up. Cargill saves Belair from the double team suplex. Cargill goes for a jaded on Don, but Don gets out. Fire super kicks Cargill down. Young Harley Union soon hits a gory but Don gets out. Fire super kicks Cargill down. Holy Union soon hits a gory special flatliner combo 1-2. Cargill breaks up the pin just in time. Tags back in. Fire and Don stomp Belair down and pushes Belair into the ring ropes. Belair slams him down to the ring post. Fire super kicks her. Belair stumbles to the corner. Cargill tags in. Cargill hits the Fire with a pump kick. Belair hits Fire with a long blow. Cargill follows up with a German suplex for the win. Winners, pinfall, still WWE Tag Team Champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. And then we see that Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley have left the arena en route to a medical facility. Then we see a little interview. Jade Redmond is backstage with LWO. She asks how Dragon Lee is preparing for Dominic Mysterio in the Judgment Day. Lee says the Judgment Day can't do anything alone, but he has backup. Rey Mysterio says Lee will take care of business. The Judgment Day walks up. Belair warns if they get in the way, they'll take them out like Priest and Ripley. Mysterio says the only thing he saw was a bunch of wannabe thugs that run from a real fight. Dirty Dominic calls Ray a deadbeat. Ray tells Bale to stop hiding from behind his stupid old son and fight him. Bale accepts. Dominic should just shut up and mean saying some shit like that to his father. Then we see Brett the segment of one of my favorite wrestlers, the huge ovation for his own hometown Calgary, for Brett the Hitman Hart. And I say this. See Brett the Hitman Hart comes out with a huge ovation from the Calgary crowd. Hart has been reportedly been under the weather all day and looks a little haggard and weak. It says the crowd doesn't care and loudly cheers him on. Wow. Tessitore says Hart is back and the crowd gives Hart another ovation. A Brett chant fires up. Tessitore says they have an announcement with Hart because something special is happening in Calgary. Tessitore says that when WWE comes back to WWE at the end of November, there'll be some Survivor Series in Vancouver. Tickets will be on sale on Friday. Wade Barrett asked Hart how it feels to be back on Monday Night Raw in the Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Hart says this is the place to be. No one took more pride than Hart did in being a champion. Hart puts over being the Canadian champion. Canadian champions will take on anybody, never duck a challenge. They have to prove themselves like he did every night for 20 years. Hart says he is the best there is, best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be. Then we see Gunther coming out here. Gunther says it's time to be alive. It's time to be alive. Gunther says he's about to pull the Hart out, one of his childhood heroes. Hart smokes. Crowd is visually booing Gunther. I don't know why in the world Gunther, Triple H have Gunther do this to Bret Hart tonight. Triple H, you need to do something better, man, tonight. Gunther says Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Gunther says this is a passing a torch moment. Hart is the best there was, but he's looking at the best there is and the best that there ever will be. Gunther wants to express something from the bottom of his heart, like Stu. Is he referring to his brother, his father? Said before, all the boys in the back watched him growing up. Hart has been a hero for him. Gunther says Hart will always be a close second and his actual favorite. Gunther's all-time favorite is no one than Bill Goldberg. Hart scoffs. Wow, why did Gunther have to go there? Why? Then Sami Zayn's music hits with Calgary Flames jersey to a massive ovation. Fans chants Sami and Sami says that Gunther had a lot of nerve and all that stuff. And then challenges Gunther for a World Heavyweight Championship match. Crowd loudly cheers. Gunther thinks about it and smiles. Gunther said, with all due respect to Hart, he's not in his league. As for Zayn, as much as he wants to be, he's not in the league with Hart. What does that mean? Gunther's answer remains no. Gunther drops the microphone and walks off. Yeah, Gunther. Guess what? Tonight, he said, Hart was right. Hart says that Gunther doesn't look like a champion. Gunther looks like a dirty yellow coward. He was right. Gunther takes exception to that. He takes off his jacket. Zayn goes to the ringside, goes face to face with Gunther. Zayn blocks the right hand and punches away at the World Heavyweight Champion. Zayn sends Gunther into the ring post and punches him down at ringside. Two referees pull Zayn off and tells Gunther to leave. Gunther is furious, but he backs up the aisle with a further incident. Zayn is in the ring and holds Hart's arm up. Zayn embraces Hart. Well, I don't know what to say about that segment. The Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker walks up to Pete Dunne, and Breaker didn't know what to think of Dunne when he was with Sheamus. Breaker asks what he used to call himself, but Dunne tells him not to call him that name. Breaker says, "Okay, Pete." Dunne says he's not going to win tonight. Pete treat Williams. Tomorrow we'll get closer to the NXT title, and he'll take Breaker out to win the Intercontinental title. And he'll be a double champion. Breaker says it'll be a big mistake for Dunne to think he can beat him. When Dunne will be left dumbfounded, Breaker sneers and wishes him luck for walking away. Then Sheamus hits Dunne with a real knee out of nowhere. Sheamus pulls Dunne up, goes for the hit him with a shillelagh, but Dunne avoids it and runs away. Sheamus referees hold Sheamus back. Then we see the next match, Dum Dum, Judgment Day with tag team champions Finn Balor and JD McDonough, Carlito. Raw Women's Champion Liv Morgan versus Dragon Lee with LWO Rey Mysterio, Jocko Will, Cruz, the Toro. Bell rings. They circle ring, and then all men started to brawl. Later in the match, Mysterio stops away. Lee gets to his feet and elbows Mysterio back before punching away at him. Mysterio reverses a whip. Lee fights back with a hurricanrana. Lee hits a running kick and sweeps the feet. Lee hits a slingshot drop kick into the corner before charging a second drop kick to pick up a 2 count. Lee goes for a powerbomb, but Mysterio gets out. Lee boots Mysterio and hits the ropes, but Mysterio counters with a Mushinoku driver for a 2 count. Lee rolls Mysterio up, but Lee rolls through and powers him up for a sit out bomb to pick up another near fall. Mysterio pulls himself up in the count corner and drops Lee on the apron. Lee knocks him back and goes to the top rope. Mysterio cuts him off and chops the chest. Lee quickly sweeps the feet and puts him in a tree of woe. Nia lifts him with a double stomp off the ropes. Lee crawls over and covers, but J.D. McDonough puts Mysterio's foot on the bottom rope. Rey Mysterio attacks McDonough at ringside. Big brawl boss up between the LWO and Judgment Day before Joaquin Wilder hits a somersault senton off the barricade. They fight back. To the back in the ring. Morgan uses distraction and chop block Lee to the ropes. Dominic immediately falls over 619 and falls smash for the win. Winner, Dirty Dum Dum. Then we see women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are walking backstage when they see Io Sky and Kairi Sane in Damage Control. Zane's eyes bandaged. They say Belair and Cargill had a good match, but they're coming for those titles. They walk off. Please, Damage Control. Io, Kyrie, you girls had those belts long enough when Bailey was your leader. We had those belts over already. Get over it. That's all I can say. Somehow, they might. I feel like they might make Jade and Bianca Belair heels. Yeah, Seed and Arena Pure Future Collective make their way to the ring. Then we get this word. We get a lot. We got terrible loss. Get the word that the passing of Johnny and Matthew Goodell after their tragic death at the hands of a drunk driver. And Jackie Redmond is outside of the Saladon where there are an amazing number of tributes to Johnny Goodell. Redmond, heavily entrenched in hockey, and is emotional. She talks about the Goodell family, and a graphic is shown for Johnny and Matthew Goodell. Very sad passing. May God rest their souls. I hope that drunk driver pays, and I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life. Then later on, the match was announced that Finn Balor will face off against Rey Mysterio. And then we see a little match. 6-woman tag team match, Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler. Zoe Stark versus Selena Vega, Lyra Valkyrie and Natalia. It's 11:59 right now. It's almost 12 a.m. And wow, that's fast. Selena Vega will start against Zoe Stark, and Vega quickly hits a hurricanrana. Stark boots her back. Selena charges. Sonya Deville pulls the ropes to get her out of the ring. Shayna Baszler tags in and attacks Vega's arm. Stark wipes out Vega with a plancha. Back from the break, Stark knees Vega into the midsection to cut off a comeback attempt. Stark hits a textbook vertical suplex, and suplex. Stark grabs her and hits a second suplex for dumping her out of the ring. Vega tags in and puts Vega in an electric chair position. Vega slides off and sort of hits a leg scissor into a LED ring apron. Stark and Natalia tag in. Natalia comes to the big ovation. Natalia runs over Stark and punches Deville off the apron. Natalia punches Stark down versus a whip to the corner and charges. But Natalia moves. Natalia spikes her on her tailbone, steps on her, and hits a basement dropkick. Stark fights back, but Natalya shakes her down for a sharpshooter attempt. Baszler and DeVille save her. Stark snaps Natalya off the ropes. Valkyria hits Baszler with a dropkick to the top to the floor. Vega hits DeVille with a meteor off the apron. Stark and Natalya trade roll-ups before Natalya goes for a sharpshooter. DeVille and Baszler run in, but Vega and Valkyria take them down with submissions. Natalya gets Stark to tap out to the sharpshooter. The winners are Zelina Vega, Lyra Valkyria, and Natalya. Well, not a bad match. Not a bad match, and it was really good. It was a really good night for the Hart family, Brett and Natalya, for a real big night for uncle and niece last night. Then we see this piece of garbage Drew McIntyre, who destroyed CM Punk last Monday, 2 weeks ago. Then we see a little backstage segment with Lyra and Becky and Zelina congratulating Natalya on her return. Bret Hart walks up. Bret him and Hart walks up and he hugs his niece. Hart says this is a Natty moment, not a Bret moment. Yep. Bret loves her niece, Nanny. Then we see this piece of garbage Drew McIntyre comes out of the ring, he was addressing destroying CM Punk's bracelet. And all the fans are getting a lot of boos and all that crap. He said that Punk brought on himself. Punk screwed McIntyre with his world title 3 times this year. Punk pinned him at SummerSlam 2024. And he says that just because he's the best at touching 4 corners in a row, he thinks he's done with him. McIntyre says, I don't think so, you arrogant prick. I don't think so, you arrogant prick. That's what he said. McIntyre says he's been talking about Punk since January, making him a bigger star. McIntyre can live with that fact because he ended Punk's career. Now it's time to look to the future. McIntyre wants the world title he was screwed out of. His first Hollywood movie with Dave Bautista also comes out Friday, The Killer Game with Dave Bautista. Things are almost perfect, but there's no one loose he has to cover. McIntyre is afraid he has some bad news and involve Wade Barrett. Barrett looks surprised. McIntyre says he doesn't have many friends in this world. They've been friends for decades. They came to the United States together and have been arrested together. Barrett made the case on behalf of McIntyre, as Michael Cole lied to the world. Why did Barrett step in his way when it came time for him to end? Time to end him. McIntyre says he's getting angry with Barrett. He's not getting angry with Barrett. He's just disappointed. McIntyre gets out of the ring and approaches Barrett. McIntyre warns Barrett if he does it again, he won't be disappointed. He'll be angry and he'll do something about it. Barrett removes his headset and stands up, and I don't blame him. McIntyre acted like an ass last night. Complete ass. Yeah, Raw General Manager Raw Adam Pearce came out last night. Out the stage, Pearce asked McIntyre if he lost it so badly. It's not about CM Punk anymore. He wants to fight his friends. Pearce tells McIntyre to get in the ring. He has some information he needs to hear. McIntyre says he was talking to his friend man to man. Pearce isn't his friend. He's a corporate suit, the kind Punk kisses the ass of. Pearce says he spoke to Punk earlier today. And as much as he thinks he ended Punk, Punk is not done. Punk is not done with Drew McIntyre. McIntyre chuckles. Another CM Punk chuckles. Another CM Punk. Then another CM Punk. Another CM Punk chant picks up. McIntyre says he doesn't believe Pearce. There is no way Punk wants a piece of him after last week. McIntyre asks who in the crowd wants to see that match one more time. The crowd cheers. McIntyre says Pierce is signing Punk's death certificate. Pierce says he has to fight to the end. Pierce said Pierce and Punk thought it was over, but Punk did that attack. It will be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Bad Blood one more time will be over, but Pierce will find peace. Pierce says it will be hell in the cell. The crowd cheers, and Pierce walks off. McIntyre McIntyre intensely looks at him and thinks about what he just got himself into. Karrion Kross is backstage with Miz telling him he's in a rut. Xavier Woods walks up and asks Karrion Kross what is he doing. Kross wishes Woods the best of Woods' luck with the Kofi Kingston situation. Miz says he's in a rut. There is no doubt. Woods says Miz fought John Cena at WrestleMania. Miz tells him, look where he is now. Miz walks off. Kofi Kingston comes up and says they have a world title shot. Woods says they were surprised to go for single titles, but there will be no march up to their 10th anniversary as tag team champions. They are fired up. And Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio makes his way to the ring and says he'll face Balor next. And I'm thinking Xavier Woods will turn heel and join the club that stable. Final Testament. And we'll see the main event match: Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Bell rings. Balor elbows Mysterio into the head. Then let's see. And then Mysterio flips through the arm wrench and kicks the leg at the legs. Bell reverses a whip. Mysterio slides over him. Mysterio hits the ropes, but Balor connects him with a back with an elbow back. Balor punches Mysterio in the corner and chops Mysterio in the corner and chops the chest. Balor chokes Mysterio on the middle rope and elbows him. Balor hits a snapmare and some slingshot stomps. Balor stomps away at Mysterio's chest and taunts the crowd. Balor shoulders away at Mysterio in the corner and punches him in the face. Balor goes to the second rope and starts 10 punches. Mysterio gets out and sweeps the feet. Mysterio hits a scissor take over and drop kicks him out of the ring. Mysterio hits a puncher with Jericho circling across body for a second time tonight. Back from the break, Balor is applying a rear chin lock to Mysterio. The WWE Hall of Famer fights up, but Balor knees him to the midsection. Balor sends him to the top into the ropes, but he lowers his head and eats a kick. Mysterio sends him to the ring and knocks him off the apron. Mysterio hits the ropes and slides out of the ring with a splash to the floor. Mysterio gets Balor into the ring and hits a flying C at senton. Mysterio connects with a springboard crossbody, followed by a 619 to the midsection. Mysterio puts him back into the ropes and tries for a 619. But Balor catches him. Balor hits a guillotine collar into the ropes. Balor, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Balor hits guillotine with a cola pole into the ropes. Balor applies a single leg crab over the ropes. Balor holds it for so long a referee disqualifies him. Win by DQ. Rey Mysterio, Balor won't release the hold after the bell rings. Balor stretches the sugarly repaired knee for some more before releasing. This is disgusting. Balor poses on the turnbuckles for seeing Mysterio on the apron. Balor goes to the apron and hits a drop kick into the ring post. Balor taunts the crowd and goes to leave, but he turns to see Mysterio getting up. Balor hits another drop kick into the lead apron. Balor warns that there's more where that came from. Balor poses and looks pleased with his actions. Then we'll see a little backstage segment between Dragunov and everything. Then let's see. Then we'll see what else. It's time for our main event. CM Punk will be back next Monday. And we'll see the number one contenders tournament match, Fatal 4-Way main event. Jey Uso versus Eli Dragon versus Pete Dunne versus Braun Strowman. Now I've been hearing that Rock I think the Suns yeah I think it says something that Rock wants Jey Uso to win this. Who's this who's in charge of TKO in Denver. Please. Bell rings and Braun Strowman takes Eli Dragunov down before knocking Jey Uso out of the ring. Pete Dunne attacks Strowman's injured ribs. Then later on in the match, Strowman goes to the outside, sends Dragunov to the barricade. Strowman starts Dunne down, sends Uso into the barricade. Dunne jumps on his back. When Strowman easily knocks him off, Strowman closes Dragunov down and takes Uso out. Strowman puts Dunne into the ring, but Dunne strikes him and hits a running knee off the apron. Dragunov goes for a suplex on Strowman, but can't lift him. Strowman elbows him to the head, but Dragunov fights back into the back. In the ring, Dunne looks for a submission on Uso with a joint manipulation. Dunne stretches Uso's arm out, stomps on the elbow. Dragunov enters the ring. Dunne takes him down before attacking the arms. Dunne pulls back on Dragunov's arm and snaps it. Dunne goes to the ringside and knocks Strowman into the barricade. Dragunov attacks Dunne as he gets into the ring and slams him. Uso kicks Dragunov into the ring section. Dragunov reverses a whip into the corner and chops Uso before Strowman avalanches him. Dunne blocks Strowman. Dunne chops, blocks Strowman. Back to live action. Dunne and Dragunov Uso double team Strowman. Strowman fights him off. Dragunov and Dunne club away at Strowman, but he powers away. Strowman charges Uso, but Uso sidesteps him. Strowman hits the ring post shoulder first. Uso pulls up the top rope down to get Dragunov out of the ring. Dunne rolls Uso up for a 2 count. Dunne sends Uso into the corner. Uso slingshots him over and hits an uppercut. Uso hits a running elbow and a snap kick. Dunne ducks the right hand from Uso, takes him down. Dunne starts manipulating the joints. When Strowman grabs Dunne by the throat, Dragunov hits a running diving leg drop on Strowman, knocking him out of the ring. Dunne hits Strowman with a launcher and doesn't go down. Super kicks Strowman but he's still standing. All three men push Strowman into ring steps, and Strowman finally goes down. Crowd chants, "This is awesome!" Dunne says Uso first into the ring post. Dunne gets a Dragunov into the ring and hits release suplex for a 2 count. Dunne sizes him up, but Dragunov blocks a kick. They trade enziguris. Dragunov heads to the top rope for East Coast on Dunne, but Uso intercepts him with a super kick out of midair. Uso covers 1-2. Dragunov kicks out. A yeet chant fires up. And we'll see a little later on in the match. Final break of the evening, Dragunov is preparing for the end. Dragunov and Uso chain chops and punches into the corner to the center of the ring. Dragunov ducks Enziguri and hits a strike combo followed by a Constantine special. 1-2, Dump breaks up a pin. The pin Dunn is bleeding from the nose, which is where the blood on his shoulder came from. Dragunov elbow was done, but Dunn grabs a hand and snaps the fingers. Dunn goes for the top rope, but Strowman shoves him to the floor. Strowman runs over to Uso, drags him to the ring. Strowman avalanches Uso into the corner before giving Dragunov once Dragunov. Strowman closes Dragunov down and rips his shirt off. Uso and Dragunov roll out of the ring to recover, but the Strowman Express is coming. Strowman hits Uso with Dragunov and Dunn with a Strowman Express. Strowman slings Dunn into the barricade before clearing the commentary table. Suddenly, Big Bronson Ring comes off the top of the barricade with a wide crossbody splash for the commentary table. Wow. Dragunov and Uso are getting to their feet in the ring. Ringside doctor is whispering to Uso and Dragunov change their right hands in the center of the ring. Dragunov chops away at Uso. Uso ducks an elbow kick before hitting a spear. Dunn runs in and throws Uso out of the ring for covering Dragunov trying to steal a win. 1-2, Dragunov barely kicks out. Crowd chants, "This is awesome." Dunn stumps the head and hands and kicks Dragunov in the head. Dunn kicks him in the head again. Dunn hits a third kick into the head, and Dragunov is trying to preserve. Dunn mounts Dragunov and forearms away at his face. Dunn sets up for a bitter end, and Dragunov gets out and big boots him. Dragunov hits a big power bomb followed by an H-bomb 1-2. Yeah, fans were chanting Dragunov, Uso are getting to their feet. A ringside doctor is whispering to Uso. Uso and Dragunov change their right hands in the corner of the center ring. Dragunov chops away at Uso. Uso ducks an elbow kick before hitting a spear. Dunn runs and throws Uso out of the ring before covering Dragunov to steal a win. 1-2, Dragunov barely kicks out. The crowd chants, "This is awesome. This is awesome." Dunn stumps the hands and kicks Dragunov in the head. Dunn kicks him in the head again. Dunn hits a third kick to the head. Dragunov is trying to preserve. Dunn mounts Dragunov and forearms away at his face. Dunn sets up for the bitter end. Dragunov gets out of the ring with big boots him. Dragunov hits a power bomb followed by an H-bomb. 1-2. Uso breaks it up with a super kick. Uso goes to the top rope. Hits Dunn with an Uso splash. Become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Winner is Jey Uso. Main event, Jey Uso is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker gets in the ring, and the show comes in. Uso sneers at him. Terrible show last night. Dragunov should have been the one to win this match. Uso's a good athlete. I feel like Uso. I feel like Uso. Uso. I feel like Dragunov should have won this match. Uso's a good athlete, but I feel like Dragunov should have won this match. I think that they really shit on Dragunov last night. So that means we're gonna see So it's now official. It's Braun Breaker, it's Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner versus the son of Rikishi. They really shit on Eli Dragunov last night. He should have been the one to win this match. I mean, he came to Raw for nothing from he came from Raw to nothing from NXT, and then I guess Triple H doesn't want to see have a future Raw, a Russian Intercontinental Champion. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Completely unbelievable. So, let's see, it's just terrible last night. Just terrible. Chaos, like crazy chaos and cluster in Calgary. Terrible way to just begin the season premiere of Raw last night. Terrible. I don't know why in the world they want why they want why USA wants to make Raw from 8 to 10. I just don't know why they want to make Raw 8 to 10, which try and copy what NXT is doing and what NXT is doing on CW, what SmackDown is doing on the US Network. I don't know if it's crazy or not. I don't know. That's my little review about last night's Monday Night Raw. Now it's time for something I like to do. It's time for my Raw, for my time capsule, all the wrestling birthdays, wrestling history, pop culture, and some sports. But first, I need to wait for my computer to stop freezing. First, hold on 1 second. Hold on, people, try and get my computer to stop freezing. Okay, let me see if I got this working now. Okay, let's go. Okay, now it's working. Okay, let's go to Saturday, September the 9th. September the, what was it, September the, no, wait a minute, no, not the 4th, 3rd, oh, wait, a second. One second. Friday. Um, let's go Saturday, September the 7th. Second. Okay, last Saturday was a happy birthday to last Saturday was a happy 66th birthday to Bart Batten and the Batten twins. Last Saturday was a happy 67th birthday to Corporal Kushner, who he died on December 22nd, 2021. Very tragic passing. Died of a heart disease. He was 63 or 64, I believe. Molly Holly, WWE Hall of Fame return. Turned 47. Colin Delaney. Colin Delaney of yeah, Colin Delaney. I know some of you know who he is. He turned 38 last Saturday. Daniel Garcia from AEW turned 26. And a tragic passing on September 7th on 1994, Frankie Talabar from NWA died. He was born in 19 he was born on July 17th, 1912, and he died at the age of he died at the age of 81, and he would have been 112 on Saturday. Okay, 1974, AWA, Comiskey Park. Vivian Vachon defeated Lucio Dupree. Greg Gagne defeated Buddy Wolf. Chris Taylor defeated Ox Baker by DQ. Pepper Gomez defeated Pepper Gomez, and Baron Von Ross fought in a draw double disqualification. Kim Duke defeated Jim Runzel. Wilbur Schneider defeated Sergeant Jacques Goulet. Ivan Putski and Larry the X-Handler and the Crusher defeated Barry Graham and Nick Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens in a six-person tag team match. Bobby the Brain Heenan and the Sheik defeated Broke Brazil and Dick Bruiser. Greg Gagne defeated Billy Robinson for the AWA World Heavyweight Champion by countout. See what else? What else? Okay. See what else? 4 Saturday morning shows debuted in 1974. September 7th, Land of Lost on NBC. Valley of the Dinosaurs on CBS. Shazam on CBS. With Shazam. Yeah, Shazam on CBS, and Hong Kong Phooey on Hong Kong Phooey, Hong Kong Phooey. Debuted Hong Kong Phooey on ABC Saturday morning. Yeah, Hong Kong Phooey. I like that show. Saw reruns of it on channel on Cartoon Network when I was little. And a couple of 1984 movie called the brother for another planet starring Joe Martin. Joe Martin was released in theaters. In 2013, the season premiere. 2014, the season premiere of Total Divas aired on Total Divas. Season premiere, 2014. Name of the episode was called Season 3. Season 3 of Total Divas. Episode 1. Name of the episode was called Eggs Freezing Over. Nikki plans for a future without her boyfriend John Cena. Eva's life is turned upside down when she must choose between her family and her husband. 1984, a TV show called Kids Incorporated debuted. Okay, on July 8th, September the 8th, sorry. Okay, last Monday we lost Sean O'Hare. I don't know why WWE didn't do a tribute to him. Opening the show. That was suicide. He died at the age of 43, I believe. Died at the age of 43. And let's see what else. Timothy Well of Well Done Tag Team Well Done. He turned 43. He was 43 last Sunday. He died on kidney failure on January 9th, 2017. Very tragic passing. Now he and his son, his brother Stephen Dunn, are now together in heaven. David Arquette WCW champion and actor. He turned 53 last Sunday. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, he turned 43 last Sunday. Home Improvement. He had Teen Heartthrob, child actor Teen Heartthrob. He was at WrestleMania 11, 1995, worst. Scott Levy, very known to WWE fans as wrestling fans as Raven and Johnny Polo. He turned 60 last Sunday. Let's see, trying to see what else. What other history. See, on WWF Championship Wrestling, September 8th, 1984, Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, and Blade Rogers with David Wolf and Sin Love defeated Ron Shaw, Renee Goulet, and Charlie Fulton. Ken Patera defeated Steve Lombardi at the late drop. Kamala with Freddie Blassie and Friday defeated Chief J. Shambo. Ryan Blair fought Iron Mike Sharp to a double countout. I don't think there was no episode there that night. See, September 8th, 1994, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Doug Dalton defeated The Hornet. Ricky Morton defeated Chris Candido. Hair versus mask match. Dirty White Boy defeated Bruiser Bedlam. Chris Candido defeated Lance Storm. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson defeated Mustafa Sadi and New Jack. And let's see what else. 2004. Weekly pay-per-view on TNA TV. Date with Fate was the name of show. Jarrell Kurt and Mikey Betts defeated Chris Sabin and D-Ray 3000, Delirious, Frankie Kazarian, Johnny Devine, Michael Shane, P. Williams, Shark Boy, and Sundry Duck defeated the Amazing Red. Jarrell Clark and Mikey Betts defeated Frank Kazarian and Michael Shane. Desire and Eric Watson, Sonny Siaka defeated Alex Shelley, Alex Shelley, and Goldilocks in a 6-person tag match. AJ Styles defeated Kid Cash Tables 2 out of 3 falls match. Dusty Rhodes defeated Scott D'Amore. Referee was Vince Russo. Chris Harrison and Edith Skipper defeated Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens. NWA Tag Team title match. Title change. Jeff Jarrett defeated Jeff Hardy for the NWA World Heavyweight title. And Jeff Jarrett achieved the win. Now, 1984. Four shows debuted on Saturday morning. Dragon's Lair on ABC. Mighty Orworks on ABC. Turbo Teen on ABC. And a show called Challenge of the GoBots on syndication. I know a friend of mine from Pittsburgh remember those shows on Saturday morning. Now, 2014, Monday Night Raw. Jerry Springer was a guest on the season premiere of Raw. Chris Jericho defeated Bray Wyatt. Then there was this little segment between Paul Heyman and John Cena about Cena facing Brock Lesnar and Night of Champions. And let's see what else. There was a steel cage match between Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns won the steel cage match by DQ. See, trying to see what else. September 8th. See, it was 2014. let's go. Okay. Yeah. New show on 1994, September the 9th. New show called New York Undercover debuted. I believe. Yeah. September the 8th. And 2000. I see. September. Oh, yesterday, September the 9th. See. See what else. See what else. Yeah. Okay, 1994. See, birthdays. Trevor Murdoch turned 44 yesterday. And then a tragic death. Yesterday we lost Gus Sonnenberg, a little wrestler. He died of leukemia. He was born on March 6th, 1998. He died in Bethesda, Maryland, of leukemia on September 9th, 1944. That was the first. It was the 80th anniversary of his passing. Yesterday was a happy birthday to Sarah Logan Bahala. Yeah, Bahala. Sarah Logan turned 31 yesterday. And I see a couple of movies released in theaters nationwide. A Good Day in Africa starring late Sean Connery, late Sean Connery, late Louis Gossett Jr. and it's still alive John Lithgow and Joanne Wallach and still alive Joanne Wallach was released in theaters. A movie called Trial by Jury was released in theaters starring Joanne Wallach Kilmer, Armand Sante, Gabriel Byrne, and late William Hurt was released in theaters. What happens? What see? What movie called What Happened Was starring Tom Noonan was released in theaters, and let's see what else. see what else. See what else. Yeah, Rocky Noise starring Jason Scott Lee, S.M. Morales, and Cedric Hope was released in theaters. And 2004, Monday Night on Smackdown. I thought it was the season premiere. Wasn't 2004. It was the return to Big Show, and Paul Heyman gets in a fight with Michael Cole, and let's see what else. See, I'm trying to figure out something else. 2004, 19. Wait. Yeah, Big Show return. Big Show return. It was a lumberjack match and choke slam everybody. Then on WWE main event. Seth Rollins defeated Jack Swagger with Zeb Colter. Cesaro defeated Zack Ryder. Adam Rose defeated Titus O'Neil with Heath Slater. Ascension defeated Los Matadores and Diego and Fernando. In 1974, airing a TV, Rhoda starring, debuted on CBS starring the late Valerie Hopper, debuted on CBS in a TV talk show called Rhoda debuted. That was September the 9th. And the $25,000 pyramid syndication from Bill Coleman debuted. And basically the $10,000 pyramid with larger prizes. And let's see what else. And I think that just about covers it. I think that covers it all. Yeah, I think that covers it. That's my little wrestling history and birthdays for all of you. Now, in no sports, and So subscribe me. We can close out the show with something for all of you. For those of you know that we lost James Earl Jones, I'm gonna close out with something for all of you. I'm gonna sing the song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from the movie The Lion King, where he's starting as the voice of Mufasa from the Disney movie Lion King for him as a tribute to his passing. Can you feel the love tonight by Elton John? This song is for you, Mr. Earl Jones, aka Mufasa. You always be the one true king in our Disney childhood. You always be the king in Coming to America. You always be the boxer in Great Man White Hope. You always be the evil ruler in that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Conan the Barbarian. So here's this tribute, me singing the song for you, Mr. Earl Jones. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? From the 1994 Disney movie Mufasa, where he played 1994 movie Disney movie The Lion King, where you played Mufasa. This song is for you, Mr. Jared Jones. Close out the song for you. I'll miss you. The song's for you, sir. I'm gonna sing the song for you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Songs for James Earl Jones for Mufasa, aka Mufasa from the movie The Lion King. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of a rolling wind can be turned away, and a chanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, I was laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that The twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors. When the heart of the star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, it is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, how it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. Rest in peace, Mr. James Earl Jones. Thank you for the memories. God rest your soul. Disney will never be the same without you. You playing the king from the Eddie Murphy movie Coming to America will never be the same without you. You playing the boxer from Great White Hope will never be the same without you. So many movies. You playing the um, evil ruler from an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Conan the Barbarian will never be without you. And Star Wars will never be without you. You doing the voice of Darth Vader when you said, "Luke, I am your father." But I also got something to close out the speech value. Something else I close out you for is a tribute to James Earl Jones. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna make. There was a speech that I just made up. An eulogy. And this is eulogy I made up for is a tribute to by for James Earl Jones. Um, no, no, no. I'm just gonna say what from well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna close out something, and I'm just gonna close out with this really sad ending. It's a really sad part from the movie The Lion King. The sad scene from the Lion King. The sad part. Oh, let me find it. These are the words we always remember for James Earl Jones from this movie, The Lion King. This is what we always will remember him by. The sad scene apart from The Lion King.
You are my son, and the one true king. No, please, don't leave me. Father, don't leave me.
That's right, Mr. James Earl Jones. That was for you. Long live the king. We always remember you, Mr. James Earl Jones. Because together, we all live in the great circle of life. It's the wheel of virtue. It's the wheel of virtue, Mr. James Earl Jones. The wheel of virtue. The great circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. It's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope till we find our place on the path of unwinding. Because all of us together, we all live in the great circle of life. Thank you for all the memories, Mr. Jones. We'll miss you. God rest your soul. Thank you for all the memories. I love you, Mr. Jones. Rest in peace. Good midnight to all of you. God bless James Earl Jones, the real Lion King. Like I said, we all live together in the great circle of life. Good night. Peace.